Welcome back to the Kop TV. We are here with my mate Yusuf. Yusuf, how are we, lads? First time for you in the Kop TV. Have you been first time in the Kop TV? This fella is doing a podcast about Liverpool, about football in general.
Yeah.
Just before we start to talk about Liverpool, say about the podcast, mate, to the Kop TV.
So our podcast is going to be called, Cut Inside, and it's out next Monday, and every single Monday on YouTube on the Made in Toxtive channel, and you'll be able to find it on streaming platforms like Spotify. Cut Inside was also on TikTok, so please follow that. And yeah, we'll be dropping episodes every single Monday. Me and a couple of other lads who are, enthusiasts of not just Liverpool but football in general.
Yes, Yusuf, let's mention about the game. So we got 5.5 hours football tonight, between the first game 5 o'clock and then 8 o'clock. Have you been to the game? Yeah,
I was at the game.
Of course. What do you think about the general performance of the new signings? Obviously, we don't need to talk about Mo Salah because we know how special, how unique he can go to Mo Salah. But about the new signings and overall, what do you think about the actual situation, the current situation with the team?
I was looking really forward to coming today just to watch them sign and see how they gel, what formation they're going to be playing in. I remember watching a couple of games ago when we were in Hong Kong and watching Frimpong on the right wing. I knew maybe that was like a one-off, but today he was in a traditional right-back position. In Wirtz, in Ekitike, Kirkej, really, really good. All the good signs were there. But the first 20 minutes, I was saying to our kid there, and I was like, that was the most scintillating football that I've watched in a long time. And I know it's only a friendly, but that first 20 minutes, the one-touch football, the different transitions, the 1-2s, the triangles, and Ekitike to not only beat his man with a step over, get into the box, but also to see the man and play it into Salah, and we know what Salah does best. So sometimes I think with Núñez in the first game, you see he means well, but the quality in the final third where he's hitting a man, he's going out for a corner, he's going out for a goal kick, but with Ekitike straight away, I've seen that he can look up and he puts it on a plate. Like you said, you can play on the left, you can play up front, but the Wirtz in the hole was fantastic, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen this season and how he's going to use them in them rotations.
So who was the player from the new signing screen press you most tonight? Obviously the second game.
I think it's a great question. I think Kirkes is a very solid player. Frimpong I think is good, but he's still raw, he's still got much to do, and I think he'll get better. But just watching Ekitike and Wirtz, just who's class, they're just a different kind of calibre, especially Wirtz in that hole. He's getting on the back foot. Sometimes they're just pulling him back because they just can't get close to him. And I think Ekitike, fantastic. He's the way he just runs into space. Did you
know him before Liverpool?
I knew him before, yeah, because our kid is a big football fan, and he told me about Ekitike. He was like, we were talking about Isak or Ekitike, and hopefully we get both of them now. But I watched him specifically against Spurs in the Europa League, and he scored a fantastic goal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It was a great goal. So I can't say I watch Bundesliga all the time, but I tuned in for that because we were linked already, and it was great. The first leg was great, but the second leg not so much. But from then on, I knew that was the guy that we needed to get. So Ekitike, fantastic.
What about Mamardashvili? He made a couple of good saves the second half. I think he's, as we said, very solid goalkeeper as well. He's not gonna play many games this season because we've got Alisson. But in the next season, obviously, we brought him in for the future. So I think he's a very, very good goalie as well, mate.
He was on my radar in the Euros when he was with Georgia.
Oh, with Georgia, yeah.
He was absolutely brilliant that Euros. So when I heard about us being linked with him, I was thought, that's fantastic. Like you said, he's not going to start now, but him being an understudy to Alisson and learning from, my opinion, the best goalkeeper in the world, will stand him in good stead going forward. But yeah, he was absolutely made a little bit of a mistake in pre-season. I know it's pre-season. Yeah. Let's get it out your system now.
Yeah.
But I think he might play a couple of cup games, the League Cup, FA Cup, and I think he's better than Kelleher. So you've improved that position, I believe, massively.
What do you reckon is going to be the system? 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3? Because we've got a lot of creative players, so we can, even during the game, change and swap it in different system, in different positions. Because Szoboszlai can play. Did you see Szoboszlai? He can play even as the right back as well. Yeah. At the moment, in my initial lineup, I'm putting Szoboszlai on the bench because McAllister with Gravenberch and Wirtz in front of them. So what's your favourite system with this Liverpool? What do you think is the best way to play?
I think with Arne Slot, his system's always the same. With Jürgen, we had that single pivot with the 2-8s. with Arne Slot, we've got that double pivot with the 110. I think Szoboszlai's been playing in the 10 last season.
Yeah.
But I think he's a bit limited in that area. And I think he needs to drop down one. But like you said, Alexis McAllister and Gravenberch are the two starters for me. I think McAllister had some sort of injury a few weeks ago. And then maybe with Szoboszlai dropping that one down in our first game against Bournemouth, I think Szoboszlai would play. But I agree with you. Me, with Alexis McAllister, Gravenberch and Wirtz in the 10, and Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones don't make it. However, I don't mind if Szoboszlai plays. I don't mind if even Curtis Jones plays. I think Curtis Jones is a fantastic player. So in that area of the pitch and that area, it's very, very strong, and I like it. Szoboszlai can play right back. He can play in the 10. He can play in the 6. He's so much legs, and I think Slot really loves him. So I do think he's going to get a lot of minutes this season.
So that was the first, obviously, game in Anfield after we lost Diogo Jota. What do you think is going to happen this season? You reckon we're going to stick together, obviously, as a team and try to win everything for Jota, or mentally we're going to go down? And because obviously loss like this for all the players, for the team, for the crowd, for everyone in Liverpool, is a big, massive loss.
Yeah, no, Diogo, RIP, fantastic play for us for many years, and it's tragic what happened to him. It hit me personally, it hit a lot of Liverpool fans and football fans in general, and even people that don't watch football. It was very tragic. So I want to say RIP, and my thoughts are with him and his family. But with Liverpool, we've been through, trauma. We've been through things in the past, and what we've proved and time again, what this city is all about, and being a Scouser, is that we always stick together. And we've had trials and tribulations from the 80s and the Hillsborough and the managed decline in politics as well, and it makes us band together, and that makes us stronger. And I think them lads there will feed off the energy from the fans and the city, and I think that we can go stronger. And I believe for Diogo and for this city, I think we will win this league for him.
Yusuf, you've been brilliant, lads. Honestly, thanks very much, my mate.